Hello and welcome to this video concerning Ereputation for GSK France. First, GSK has to evaluate risks. Advertising for drugs is highly regulated and it's very important to comply with all laws regarding the advertising and promotions, which also applies online, so if those rules are not met, companies are subject to severe criminal and financial penalties. We advise GSK to create a Facebook and Twitter French account, as some of their competitors already have, with no comments allowed to avoid bad and viral controversies, but publish interesting content by sharing articles related to their domain. GSK is a big pharmaceutical company, so the voice and tone represent kind of a mission statement and its application. So we can advise GSK to be serious and transparent, but also comforting and reliable, speaking kind of like a teacher, but not a friend, and keep authentic and consistent.
Then we've set objectives for GSK. First, they will need to grow sales up to 10% through an efficient online presence, get closer to their customers by sharing consistent content in line with the image of the company, and to focus on customer support on social media, which will be more efficient than traditional advertising. Continuing with the objectives, we thought about creating brand awareness among 50% of their target market through online activities in France, implement a CSR strategy in order to build and sustain long-term business with customers through internet, and integrating ECRM to their strategy in order to get even more closer to their customers. Moving on to the strategy and tactics we've set for GSK. First, build awareness by converting customers with a more active use of social media and internet, for example by creating a WeChat for healthcare professionals, and keep developing a credible website in order to generate a lot of traffic before raising their visibility through social media. We thought about focus on existing customers and keeping them loyal to the company. GSK should develop a social media marketing in order to minimize negative mention online, and we thought about build a large marketing campaign posted online in order to change the global negative image perceived by most of the customers. GSK France should really work on their implementation in the mobile technology market like their competitors. They can differentiate by staying on trend and catch up with patients, by launching a simple and easy to use app in order to assist patients, or a paid app in which patients could book consultation with doctors from GSK. ECRM can help improving customer retention. For example, social networks will facilitate customer discussions. It allows the company to monitor customer actions and react with appropriate messages through direct email directly on social network. There are several steps to implement ECRM. First, to attract new and existing customers to site with a pay-per-click campaign, for example, be active with opt-in email method, and maintain the online dialogue with email or customer support. The CSR strategy of GSK France should be reinforced with digital tools such as social media, because it is where the CSR conversation is happening and it is an opportunity to inform and listen to customers. They also should put experts like a doctor to moderate the digital platform. We put GSK France on social mention website, which is a useful tool the company can use to monitor its own e-reputation in a real time to know what the other online users say about the company. And we already noticed that there is not a large group of people who mention GSK France on social media, and they have a poor influence on them. In order to optimize social media, GSK has to use inbound marketing tools, which enable to boost the company's position in the natural search listing and paid search marketing. SEA will enable to appear first on top of the search engine page, and SMO will develop the visibility and the image of their website on social media. And finally, GSK has to take into account the control process. All the objectives listed need to be measured and monitored on a regular basis in order to reduce the risks. Watch about the numbers of visitors and social media platforms, the awareness levels, or the numbers of shares and like, and so on. Thank you for listening to this video, but we encourage you to read our report in order to get deeper details on the subject we've just explained.
Created using Powtoon.